Hey, hi, and hello everyone, I'm the Sneaky Stamp. Today is Let's Talk Watch Dogs Part 2. Now, last time we talked about online decryption, this time is online races. Now, if I had a bunch of positive things to say about the online decryption, I guess the negative, just to balance out, is going to come with these online races. In the background, or in this video, you're going to see a bunch of clips from me actually getting decent races, because I'm not that good at racing in Watch Dogs. It's kind of difficult for me, because I suck, but... And I like to drive in the first person, which is fun because you can see Aiden's hand is. Never mind. Okay, so now there are actually a lot of things that are kind of wrong with online races. Starting off, not sure if it's just the online races. Well, it's not, because it's prevalent in the other online game modes. The connection issues with Watch Dogs Online is crazy. It's cars spawning out of nowhere. You can't tell which players are ahead of you and which players are behind you because their car is just frozen in place, and then a second later they teleport a mile in front of you. It's just connection, man. I just hope that somehow they make some kind of connection fix, make everything run more smoothly, because these online game modes are actually really fun. I didn't suspect that Watch Dogs would have such a nice array of online games, even though it's only 4 modes. But still, I didn't think that the online would be so fun with this game. And the car selection in this online game modes. Now I know Watch Dogs doesn't have a online menu where you can set parameters for each of the online game modes that you want to search for, like map and game type, but if they could just put like a little tiny micro menu in for online races, just online races, that would be fine, of car type. I don't want to be racing in a Prius. And that's actually one of the clips from this video. It's a Prius. I think it's one of the last few clips. I don't want to be racing in a Prius or in a little like box car. If they could even have those as car choices, but just put a little micro menu saying Sport, Performance, Cheap. I forgot the other car types. I guess economical, if that's a word. But like this first race that you see the clip of it, it's one of those nice cars. It's the one with the spoiler and all. That's a decent race. I finished second on most of these actually, but that's a decent car selection. Motorcycles are kind of difficult, but you make do with what you have. And yeah, a micro menu would be wonderful. They could just factor that in there, maybe later on when they introduce DLC, because I bought a season pass and there hasn't been a single word on DLC for this game, and I don't know what's going on with Aiden's finger in this clip right now. It's just sticking upright. That's actually really weird. I did not notice that before. Wow. And if you do try these online races, I recommend trying a few races in first person. It makes it a lot more fun. And then host migration, of course. You can't have a race without that. This is a pretty nice part actually. I've started out in 4th, and you see this massive carnage of cars. I just sliced through there, pick up second place, and Aiden's finger refuses to go down. So I'm finishing second from 4th, which is pretty awesome. See, this is a nice car too, but I've come across a lot of races with just those ugly little stupid cars. Oh, this bike race, this is... Just pay attention to this race. It has a very depressing ending for me. The tracks themselves, too, I don't think that there should be... no, forget that. I don't think that the NPC cars that are driving around in these races, they intentionally stop in front of the main route of the race. Like, a semi-truck will just be driving and then cut off the entire entranceway to a race. So you have to either make some kind of crazy swerve to get out of the way, or just hit it straight on and then respawn with your... That's a positive actually. The car respawn rate is really fast, which is a good thing since I tend to wreck a lot. But the NPC cars, they need to fix those as well. They just stop randomly, cause a bunch of crashes, and those are really annoying. I'm not sure if I have any clips of those with the car just stopping in front of it. But I'm glad that they factored in the traps inside these races as well, since you can't shoot while driving like you could in like Grand Theft Auto. And I don't like to compare Watch Dogs to Grand Theft Auto because they look the same, but I don't think they're really similar gameplay wise. Even though making the transition from Grand Theft Auto driving to Watch Dogs driving was really difficult. Grand Theft Auto, I actually went back to that a few days ago and just put it in the PS3 and just played around on it. The car handling is so much different. If you have Grand Theft Auto, go try. Actually, look at the clip. Oh my, seriously, I lost first place at first or third because I hit the side of this stone thing. What? I was really infuriated at that point. What was I saying? If you have Grand Theft Auto, after playing Watch Dogs for a while, put the Grand Theft Auto disc in and try to drive around. The first 10-20 minutes I was driving around, and I flew out of the car right there. You see that out the window? But the first 10-20 minutes of you trying to drive in Grand Theft Auto is so different. The cars are so much more responsive than in Watch Dogs, where you don't have to rely on the handbrake the whole time to make a nice turn like you do in Watch Dogs. But that's online races summed up, or my opinion on online races. Connection issues prevalent in online decryption and races. NPC cars blocking entrances. Car selection needs to fix those. Traps, they're fun, good. One positive out of all of this. And the first person driving mode is pretty cool. Agent's finger, what is going on? Look at that. Oh, that's not his finger, that's his phone. I'm an idiot. I thought he was driving around pointing with his finger the entire time while he's driving. Sorry. So that's Let's Talk Watch Dogs online races for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah!